All right, so on this episode of this project, what we're going to do this morning for a couple hours is I'm going to start building the sign part of it, and I got to build me some posts, and I'm going to build them in a way so I can take them on and off. I might put something on the inside of it. I ain't sure right now, but first what we got to do is tack this thing together so it can't move, because I got to drill a whole lot of holes down through here. And I'm going to figure up the spacing in between whatever holes I need to drill. I may have to drill 10. I may have to drill 20 on each side. I may have to drill more. I'm going to tack weld it, and then I'm going to come back and space it out and see what I think would hold it. And look good on top of that. Not just hold it, but be kind of part of the physical part of it. Looking at it, make it look pretty. So I'm gonna tack weld it so it can't move. So normally you could just clamp it down and you could just come through here and pop holes all in it, and it's not that big of a deal. If the hole don't fit when you get ready, you could wall it out. But on these particular holes right here, what I'm gonna be doing is welding a nut on the back side. So if I get it where I'm here and I just got it clamped and I'm here drilling my holes, and for some reason or another one of those clamps moved just a little bit, I ain't gonna be able to tell it right now. When I weld up my nuts on the back and I get ready to bolt it back up, my nuts is not gonna fit back in line with my bolts. So we're gonna just tack weld it where I know it ain't gonna move nowhere. I'm gonna drill the holes, and then I'll come back and cut the tack off when I'm done. That way I know each one of them's perfect in line. And it don't take much, just enough to hold it. Okay, that should be enough to hold that side. What we're going to do now is take it loose. We're going to flip it over. And we're going to clamp the other side. You can put you a couple extra ones. If you don't feel like it'll hold, you can always come back and take a cutter and cut it off, and a grinder, and smooth it right back up like it was from the factory. I'd rather have more than enough than not enough. If you clamp it on both ends, a long piece like this, it's not going to hold it straight in line, so you're going to have to get you something in the middle, because it'll be bowed out a little bit. Check it. close enough for me. All right, so I could just weld it up if I wanted. I could just weld it up and tack weld it every 8 or 10 inches, an inch or so, and I could just leave it like that. I could just sand it, grind it, paint it, and it would hold just as good as a column, but it may not look quite as good. And what I'm doing is I'm going for more of a look than just fast go there and tack it up. It's going to take me a little bit more time to do it the way I want to do it, but it's going to have more detail to it when it's finished. So sometimes the fastest way ain't always, you know, the way somebody's going to go. It just depends on what they're trying to achieve. They may do 10 times the amount of work that they could have did just because they're looking for a certain outcome. So there's different ways you can do stuff depending on, you know, what the project is. And you know, if I was just putting this around a hog pen or just throwing it up on something to hold something temporary, I really didn't care too much about what it looked like. I would just go there and tack weld it and spray something on it where it didn't rust up, and that would be it. But this is something that I'm taking the time to, you know, do. So I'm going to invest the time in it to make it look the way I want it to look when I get done with it. And that's the difference. You're going to get out of something whatever time you put in it. If you don't put no time in it, you ain't going to achieve a whole lot out of it. If you put the time in it, you know, you're going to have to deal with it while you're doing it. It's going to take you a lot more, you know, than somebody that's going to go there and fast do something. But in the end, your product's going to be better than their product. And that's what separates people.